Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you delicious and brat. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. Okay, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world. So, the sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun is shining so, it's a beautiful day. Oh yes it is, in sunny Brummy land where I come from, in the old UK. Now, the weather may differ in other parts of the old UK, okay? If you do happen to enjoy my video today, if you please like to click on the like, and thank you. And thank you to anybody who's even clicked on my likes, and thank you to anybody who's even watched my videos. So thank you. Many blessings to you, okay? Now then, so I haven't looked at any videos, to be honest with you, because I've been flipping here, there and flipping everywhere this morning, okay? And now it's this afternoon. And I want to kick this off now. I went down to the shop earlier today, you know, as you do. Go and walk my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, because, you know, I can take her in to the shop. Do you see what I mean? Because they're so beautiful. They're a Sikh family, Indian, but they're just so beautiful. Do you know what I mean? And there's one little young lass, you know, and behind the counter, and she has like little treats, you know, and she'll give like little Rubes a little treat. It's really friendly there. Do you understand what I mean? It's like when you're walking, it's like very family orientated. It's a really good, I feel, to my heart, a really beautiful energy. Do you see what I mean? They're just so beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Well, of course, they know me a long time. Do you see what I mean? Yes, I mean, I've been here, 7.5 years. So they know who I am, yes. But of course, they never took over until, was it? I think it could be about 4 years ago, 3, 4 years ago, but lovely family, absolutely beautiful. And of course, you know, your man there, not in that way, but he too, before that, you know, he was a really good owner as well. But this is really like very family and very community orientated, you know, and really we need to support more of them, if you know what I mean, anyway. So, and then I bumped into a dear woman who I knew years ago. She used to live not far from me, and I hadn't seen her for so long anyway. We'll wait for this, my delicious little babies, okay? So it's not going to be a long video today. I do not feel it needs to be long today, okay? Well, she had to go into intensive care. Apparently, my delicious little babies, what is it? COVID, okay? And, you know, she was clearly saying that she never had COVID. Anyway, God bless her beautiful, dear little soul. Well, she ended up on a life support machine in intensive care. And of course, you know, when she woke up, she had no thyroid. Seems to be something going on, doesn't there, my delicious little babies, with the old thyroid? This is the 6th one now that I've heard. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it seems to me that the numbers are rising. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Now, considering that the thyroid, and I'm no doctor, my delicious little babies, and I am no nurse, okay? But considering it is classed as one of the most important glands in the body, okay, my delicious little babies, well, and of course, you know, I've said on another video, so I'm going to repeat it again, somebody who I spoke to, and they were telling me that number one, with your saliva in your mouth, well, it's like your mouth goes completely dry. And number 2 is that you cannot control your body temperature. So therefore, you do not know whether you are warm or whether you are cold. So why, my delicious little babies, is this happening? This is a question that one has to ask. There we go. Okay, questions, questions, questions. And furthermore, what I want to know, my delicious little babies, is what are they doing with these thyroids, just like any other? Right. Oh, it's my neighbour. Oh, God bless them, opposite me. They're such a beautiful family, you know, okay? But I'm not going to apologise. I will never apologise for waving to them, okay? But I do get distracted, my delicious babies. Let me just get back to the matter in hand. So anyway, just like other parts of the body. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Okay? It's like something else I want to talk about. So I just want to give you food for thought, my delicious little babies. So if any of you, okay, and God bless your beautiful dear little souls, or anybody who you know, just please tell them that if somebody's talking about the old thyroid, okay, just tell them they do not need to have it out. My beautiful dear Nana, God rest my beautiful dear little Nana and Grandad, how I love them so. She had thyroid trouble for many years, and what it does as well is it can make your weight go up, or it can make your weight go down, okay? So what it also does is it can make you feel as if you want to flipping run a marathon. Do you see what I mean? And then at other times, it can make you feel like very fatigued, like very tired, where you feel like you cannot, really even get out of the seat. Do you see what I mean? Now, my beautiful dear little Nana, so before anybody even thinks it, and I do not know what anyone's thinking, I'm not like that, okay? I've got no issue, somebody's large or small, or, do you know what I mean? I'm not fully slim myself, you know what I mean? But what I want to say to you is well, I used to be many moons ago, okay? But I do not worry about these things. I love the way I am. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Sometimes you can concentrate too much on your weight, and that is not, I feel, a healthy thing either, okay? So yes, so just enjoy who you are, embrace who you are, be blessed for who you are, okay? And that's to all of you, my delicious and beautiful and wonderful little babies out there, okay? But the fact is that my dear Nana, God rest her beautiful dear little soul, she was always super duper slim. Yes, she was, okay? And even in her later years, she said, Carly, she said, I'm not fat, am I? Jesus, I mean, she really had an issue to do with weight, okay? And I said, no, Nan, I says, you're not fat at all. You're not, overweight at all. I says, you're just beautiful the way you are. Do you understand what I mean? And she was, because she was never overweight. She was always very conscious of it, okay? But unfortunately, due to the thyroid, we keep flipping hearing, right, over the decades, well, it could send you, where you're either fast or slow, basically, okay? So it had to be balanced, okay? Of course, I'm not getting anything across my shoulders, so there could have been something else. I don't know, okay? But I'm just not getting it. But I'm getting back to this again now. Why? What is it that they're doing with the thyroids? You see, these are all the questions, my delicious little babies, that there we go, that others should be flipping damn well asking. Because to me, something's not right, and that's the other thing, sorry, I've went off, right? It's like when they do the old post-mortems, just let me have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Just like when they do the old post-mortems, well, why? Okay? Why do they have to cut out the parts of the body inside and then put it in a bag? I'm so sorry. I'm not saying this to hurt, offend, or upset anybody, okay? It's just that I want to know why. There's no reason to do this. It seems very much to me, my delicious little babies, I said it before and I say it again, we're dealing with bloody damn well bloody killing machines. There we are, is what we're flipping dealing with. That they're being taught in universities. Oh, it's just like cutting through a steak. You just cut through it. Oh, yes, okay, pop it into a bag. Put it back inside the body. Well, why? You know, why can somebody's body not just be left the way it should be? Just like me personally, my delicious little babies, you've heard me say it on and off, you know, over the months on other videos. I do not agree with the old embalming. I do not agree with it. Again, it's what somebody's, there we are, has been taught. I mean, if you was to see the process, my delicious little babies, I'm telling you, if you've got a strong tummy, fair enough. But if you haven't, even I had to look away at some part of it because I thought, oh my dear giddy God. I thought I never want that done to me. What, just so you could preserve, oh God bless, I'm so sorry, I do not mean to upset anybody, okay? Just so that you can preserve somebody's body. So that it doesn't decay or doesn't smell as, you know what I mean? And like I said before, and I say it again, they put a mould in, so you only have so long to do the face, okay, to how the beautiful dear little soul who is there, how they looked. Well, you see, I have a very different view on things, my delicious little babies. Really, 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 I flipping well do, you know. Okay, so no, it may not sit well with what I'm saying, and like I said, I'm not here to upset or offend, but ones have to ask, they have to ask this, there we go, this damn well flipping question, what's going on here? Because they're not just, you know, just like when you have, and I'm not here to hurt or upset, offend anybody, okay? Who very sadly, dear ladies, dear women who've gone through this, okay? Just like terminations, whether we're using, anyway. Now, something must be done about this. They cannot say, oh, it's curved, it's curved. No, I do not want to hear that shat. And yes, I am flipping moaning about it. I'm having my say. I mean, if that's the case, if we look at it, it's like somebody's going for your flipping jugular. Even though it's there, but it's going for your flipping jugular, isn't it? Because it's depriving whoever it is of their life. Like, they cannot control the heat, the cold, they cannot control anything. With the saliva, you know, the mouth's constantly dry. What is this? They're doing something, there we go, with these thyroids. I'm telling you, I'll look you straight in the camera, my delicious little babies, and I'm not going to shut me flipping gob. No, I am not. You know, I mean, the youngest young lass, what was she? What? Just over 30, and had her thyroid removed. What is this flipping shat? Anyway, that's what I have to say there. So no, and on top of that, God bless this dear woman. On top of that, they told her she's got, oh, here we go, wait for this, Martin, let's look about flipping diabetes. Diabetes? So what's she on now then? Insulin. Are you following what I'm saying to you, Martin, little babies? Is everybody rocking and rolling with me here? What's going on? You see, it's like I said before, and I'll say it again, it's like they want to keep, there we go, they want to keep everybody poorly and ill. They do not want anyone to, you know what I mean, to be well and to be healthy and to be joyous. No. That's, you know, that's not in their book. Do you see? Not in the book. Do you see? Okay, my little babies, I just wanted to mention it. No, I'm flipping damn well flipping disgusted with this. Yes, I am. I've never heard so much in the past few months. There we go. Are these damn well things going on now? Anyway, sorry. Let me just proceed on to something else. So anyway, so I'm out today. And I mean, I'll probably, for myself, probably go shopping about, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a month or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yes? Because my daughters are grown up now. They do whatever they want to do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes? So, anyway, and so I was in a taxi. A pleasant taxi driver. Okay? And I happened just to mention, I said about the old jibby jab. Oh, wow. Let's have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Well, this driver, my delicious babies, I really do not think he was a larking me. Not at all. He said, what do you mean? He's looking at me in the mirror. He said, what do you mean by jibby jab? Oh, and he looked ever so angry, My delicious baby, proper little angry bird. Do you see what I mean, right? I said, I'm talking about the jibby jabs. I said what the box in the corner of the room was telling everybody to have. I said, that's what I'm talking about. And you could see him getting angrier and angrier about little babies. I'm no joke, swear down, right? He was getting angrier and angrier, right? And I was just calm as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. Do you see what I mean? Because you see, I know what I'm talking about. There we go. Do you see what I'm saying to you? You see? He's yet to be educated. Not being rude or disrespectful. Just done telling it. Anyway, he looked at me in the mirror and he said, if it wasn't for my mum, he said she would have passed away if she never had the vaccine. Oh, he was so angry. You could see it in his eyes. Proper. Little Tasmanian devil. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? I said, oh, well, I'm glad that your dear mum's alive. You know what I mean? Because I sat in the back. And I said, but the fact of the matter is, I said, this may be a very hard pill to swallow, driver. I said, but it is being proven, you see. I said, and when you look at Hancock, that flipping P-R-I-C-K, right? I said, and when you look at Hancock, I said, on national television, I said, and he's laughing. I said, the midazolam man, I said, with the morphine, I said, killing innocent dear elderlies in their elderly homes. I said, and he's laughing about it. I said, then he wants everybody, that's when I started. I said, and then he wants everybody to, because he's human. I said, he wasn't damn well human when he done that. I said, driver, I said, this is a discussion now. I said, but let me be done telling you. I said, this is genocide, what's taking place. I said, genocide. I said, understand me what I'm saying to you. Do you see? I said, and Andrew Bridgen, he never even knew about Andrew Bridgen in our UK. He never even knew about that either. Oh, well, I mean, of course, when I reach my destination, back home, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong. I mean, he helped me out in my shopping. I give him a tiny little tip. Do you get what I mean? Yes. But to tell you what, he couldn't wait to get away from me. He really just couldn't, And he even told me, because his dear mum, we have to say God bless, had 5. And he was very happy to tell me, when I first got in the taxi, that he'd had flipping 3. And he was happy to tell me, my delicious babies, okay, for you all out there, okay? And I said to him just before he left, I said, may you be blessed with a lovely day. I said, but please, I said, I'm only here to help you. I said, do not take any more of the jibby jabs. So I was done saying it. I said, I cannot tell you what to do. No, I cannot. I said, but I'm here to help you. I always believe whoever crosses your path in life, there we go, there's a reason why, okay? So maybe this was dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth, our dear Creator's way of saying somebody's got to flipping stop them. Do you see what I'm, there we go, do you see what I'm saying to you, my little babies? So anyway, I give him food for thought. I told him what different sites to go on. Okay, there we go, just to help him. And like I said before, and I say it again, I do not like the word people as in people sheeple, but this is what we're dealing with. And he was utterly convinced. You should have seen him. You would have had to look at his birth trace to see. He was, there we go, he was absolutely convinced that if they never had the old jab, 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 jibby jab, that his dear mum would pass, that she would have passed. Can you see? Not being nasty, my little babies, but this is the mentality. I even said to him, I said, so why do you not then look in the encyclopedia as we were going round the roundabout? I said, well, why don't you go and have a look in the encyclopedia? Corona equals a common cold. I said, and more so, driver. I said, if you can please answer me. I said, just having a discussion. He said, yeah, just having a discussion like that, yes. I said, please tell me then where the flu was and where the colds were in 2 years. I said, can you please answer me that? Your man there couldn't answer me. Do you see? And this is what we're dealing with. I mean, situations are getting better. Yes, they are. But the fact of the matter is that when you're dealing with this, you see, I've got no issue, right? If somebody wants believing what they want to believe in, but when I'm trying to flipping help man and woman out, there we go, man and woman out there. Do you see? It's like they've just got no damn respect. There we go. No damn respect for somebody else trying to save their flipping lives. Anyway, very lastly, I must just say, heard that, only what I heard that Donald Trump's been indicted. Well, please excuse me, we all know what that's about, don't we? My delicious little babies. You see, the thing is, he's still got a very, very, very colossal, large fan base. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and they've got to try and put a stop. And of course, because you've got RF Kennedy, and you've got the two. I've said this on one of my videos, and you've got other delicious little babies on other channels, not in that way. And they have been done saying this as well. You see, you get the two. Do you see they're not aliking? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? But, and then I heard, sorry, so, you know, poor Donald Trump, but like, you know, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, he's better off just being a businessman. Do you see? Because even if he wants to, there we go, even if he wants to do good in the world, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter how we dress this up in red and yellow, pretty little birds. The fact is, as long as he keeps trying to run, they're going to keep, it's like a zip wire, what do they call it? You know, like when the old bill, they used to do it a lot in America. What's it called? It's like one of these, oh, you know what I'm on about. And it's like a wire, and then they put it out, and then anybody who's speeding or they cannot catch up with them, then further on down, what they then do is they put that out to blow all the tyres. This is what is going on here. There we are, Martin's little baby, see? So when he goes to get so far, okay, it's like they want to blow the tyres so that your man cannot move nowhere. That's exactly what's going on here, Martin's little babies. Do you see? Yeah, finally, I was listening to Dr. John Campbell last night, and he was talking about, oh yeah, we've seen that flipping, that is another PRICK, flipping Tedros at the WHO, the World Health Organization. Oh yes, and your women there, all pieces of flipping shark, they're little bitches as well. Do you know what I mean? There we are, because they're all flipping following it. Do you see what I'm saying? Doing as they're told. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes? Well, just having a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Well, it seems to me, my delicious babies, that they're really trying their hardest. There we are. They're really trying their hardest, aren't they? Do you see? But this is what's happening, you see. Do you see? And then I heard Redacted this afternoon. You know, I was putting my shopping away. And, you see, this is what's going on, yes? Because, you have to put so much out. It's like I've said on another one of my videos, right? Oh, the old Bill cars just drove past, okay? Oh, she happens to be the same old Bill who I was just spoke to at the shops. Anyway, she just drove past. Anyway, sorry about that, my little babies, but they do drive around regularly, you know what I mean? Because it's such a beautiful, quiet road, they just check everything's all right. Anyway, so the point is that, what I was flipping talking about now, I flipping forgot what I was talking about, redacted, that's it. Now, I even said on another one of my videos, right, and of course, the thing is, I've known a long time. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. You see, when they leak things out, it's deliberate. Do you see? There we are. It's all deliberate. Do you see? And the reason why I say this is because, you see, they have to get the feelers out. Do you know what I mean? When you're trying to feel for something. That's what they're doing. Do you see? What's that that's just came into my old noddle? Abracadabra. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yesterday they magically want to make different things happen. There we are. Now you're probably not getting what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, but I know what I'm saying in my old noddle. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. So, to me, they're not really leaks at all. All they're trying to do, I'll repeat once again, get the feelers out. Just to see, there we are, how others will react to things. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Because there has to be some sort of coercion. They have to suggest things. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? That, of course, they're doing all of this for the goodness, hello, of our health. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Okay? So we know what's happening. Okay, but they can flipping roll on, jog on, as we'd say in the old UK. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, because it's not happening. And of course, you've got more and more and more with the 15-minute cities who are not putting up with this shit, no. So I do not really feel that this is going so well for them, is it? My delicious little babies. So, for those of us out here, all we can really do is continue, there we go, to spread the word, to give information to the best of our knowledge and abilities, okay? Always be as truthful, there we go, as we possibly can, okay? Because that is where, there we go, one gains true respect. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Not telling porcupines or trying to exaggerate stories or, there we go, which we do see some doing, okay? No, we're not liking that, okay? What we want is where everybody, there we go, there we are, we want to bring truth into things, okay? But of course, you're hearing more and more, and especially to do with the old human trafficking, to do with everything, which I've known a long time. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, okay? It's really flipping putrid, And there's times where I've just had to switch off because I thought, you know what, this is flipping doing my boxing. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? It's really flipping putrid what takes place. Okay? And very sadly, this seems to be happening all over the world. Well, I tell you what, if I was ever, to help, do you know what I mean? I'll be there flipping helping. Do you know what I'm saying to you? It'd be a bit like, what is it? On target, shall we say? And I'll leave it like that. Okay, my delicious little babies, because I have to, be careful of what I say. But lately, I've been all right, actually. They haven't took my videos down. Lately. Excuse me. They haven't took my videos down, so, well, maybe the old robot is thinking, oh, yes, well, we'll let her have that. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? But please, there we go, before I even say it, never be mistaken. You've still got what they're flipping named us, the humans, also keeping tabs on us. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious baby? So I just want to leave you with that. So if you know anybody, please, and they start coming out with this crock of shart, the flipping thyroid, okay? Please, and I beg you with the Lord of mercy, please and thank you. Tell them no, because I want to know, there we are, what they're doing with all of these thyroids, okay? There's something going on here, my delicious. There we are, little babies, right? And I'm sure, there we are, that we will get to the bottom of this, you know. And what I want is for someone to come out, okay? And come out and discuss, okay? What their findings are, okay? Even if they work in these putrid flipping hospitals. Yes? I want them to come out, show themselves, and I want to know where these thyroids are going, okay? And that is how I feel on the matter, because nobody should have one of the most important parts, glands of your body, removed. Do you see? That's taking away man or woman's, you know, part of their body. Do you see? But of course, from what I can see, things are now starting to come out thick and fast, aren't they, my delicious little babies? Let's just say that for that, we're all blessed, okay? So wishing you all a beautiful and wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, okay? Please, a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away, okay? And please try and take care of yourself, and and please try and take care of others, okay? Because everybody needs a listening ear, because one must remember that there's circles, okay? And please keep your eyes on the ball. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Because, of course, there we go, they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us, okay? And this is what it is, because we are in a war and it's against us. I've been saying it time and time again. Do you see what I mean? But, of course, when they see that we are not wanting to play, we do not want to play in the playground. Do you see what I mean? Well, they're going to have to go and play with themselves, aren't they? Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm going to leave it like that. So thank you once again, you know, for even taking the time to even listen to my video, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, to some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, because we've got to remember that song. When you say you love somebody, you got to let them know about it. You should let them know it. Oh, I just love singing. You know what I mean? The old throat chakra and all that. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's flipping cutting my throat, okay? But that's what they're doing. Okay, my delicious babies. But I want to know where this is going. And one way or another, we, all of us, my delicious little babies, shall find out. Okay? Oh, yes, we will. Okay? Because more need to be aware of this. We talk about it. Somebody's going to talk. They're going to chat. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So less of the shushy. See what I mean? They're going to start chat, which is what we wanted. Bring it on. Okay? And please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency. Okay? And please just, just surround yourself with love. Just please have a very blessed, beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are, because you only get one life, okay? Now I'm going to stick my old bikini on now. So off comes my top and on goes my bikini and shorts, okay? So until my next video, so much love. God bless. Take care, my little beautiful babies, okay? None of my video was meant to hurt, offend or upset anybody, okay? Because I do not, insult anybody with their weight or, with anything, okay? All I'm here to do is just give out information, to have a little talk and to help others, okay? That's the whole point of my videos, okay? So until my next video, much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.